Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom, there lived a young girl named Sophie. She lived in a small cottage in the forest with her parents. Sophie was a curious child and loved to explore the forest and all its secrets. One day, while wandering in the forest, Sophie came across an old wizard. He was sitting by a small stream, deep in thought. The wizard was intrigued by Sophie and decided to take her under his wing as his apprentice. He taught Sophie the ways of magic and all the secrets of the forest. Every night, before bed, the wizard would tell Sophie a story. These stories were not like any other stories she had ever heard. They were stories of magical creatures, brave knights, and ancient spells. Sophie loved listening to these stories and would often dream about them after she went to bed. As Sophie grew older, she learned more and more about magic. She became a powerful wizard in her own right and decided to use her powers for good. She would often use her magic to help the animals and people of the forest. One day, a terrible dragon came to the forest and started to terrorize the villagers. Sophie knew she had to stop the dragon and set off on her quest. She gathered her wands and spell books and set out to find the dragon. After a long search, Sophie finally found the dragon in a cave deep in the mountains. She faced the dragon with courage and skill, casting spell after spell until the dragon was defeated. The villagers cheered and thanked Sophie for saving them. After this adventure, Sophie returned to the cottage in the forest where the wizard welcomed her back with open arms. She was tired but happy. Sophie got ready for bed, while the wizard told her another wonderful story. She fell asleep dreaming of her adventure and all the good she had done with her magic. From then on, Sophie knew that she had a special power that she could use to help others and make the world a better place. And every night before she went to sleep, she would think back to the stories the wizard had told her and the adventures they shared together.